Welcome to our detailed analysis of the remake of legendary game Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. In this video we are going to look at every detail that make this game so unique and exciting, from new graphics to improved gameplay. We will dive into all aspects that define the remake of classic game. So get ready for an exciting journey into the world of magic and adventures that await you in Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. I have to tell you that 11 blocks block my access to voice and generations through AI, so I will use my own voice in some moments. I plan to fix this problem, and if I can, this will be my last video on the channel. In the meantime, while you're listening and watching this video, I hope you enjoy my new crooked accent and speech. And also join to my Discord server, we have a regular hangout server. I don't dare to keep you waiting now, so let the video begin. In the remake of Prince of Persia, we can see that the main swords of the prince have been changed very much, especially the sword of the enlightened warrior has been changed. The dagger of time also underwent changes, but it did not change much in modeling, unlike the swords. But to be honest, I like the design dagger of time quite a bit, which is quite good and even aesthetically pleasing. Of killing enemies has also changed. You can see it by its glow or whatever else you want to call it. In the trailer of the remake, we can see a tiger that is changed in the palace and was secured to the soul. Just so you understand, in the early stages of the development of Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, we are supposed to have a tiger and a griffin infected with the Sands of Time, but for some reason it was not added to the original trilogy. Perhaps in the remake it will appear as full-fledged enemy. As you can see in the trailer, when an enemy wants to attack you, their weapon will have something like spark or glow. In general, the system is a little bit like in Metal Gear Rising, but there a whole enemy glowed and there were certain colors that mean a certain attack. Perhaps in the game itself there will be attacks that cannot be blocked or parried. We can also see the similar changes with our Mega Freeze skill. It has also undergone changes and even seems to work more or less normally. In general, if you talk about the changes that are on in the game, as they were very difficult to notice with naked eye. I even watched the game trailer several times to understand what's what, and here what I noticed from the small details. Now during the attack, Prince will bleed, but in a very small amount. The Pharaoh now has a small tattoo on his right hand. The backdrop has been supplemented with all sorts of different things on the suit, like plants, boxes, and every other decoration. The animation of getting new weapons has been changed, and we also have a total change in design of enemies, and they are now literally made of seconds. But now the main question is, will they die after contact with water like in Warrior Within? Because I think it's not. Because at least we have some locations which have a pools and bathtubs, which enemies can walk they on. Or unless Ubisoft remove those pools, so the same way they removed the Persia kindred blades. I know the joke was not relevant, but it doesn't matter. In general, I would like to show you some more interesting changes that I noticed while editing the video. No, seriously, I literally noticed it while I was editing the video. So, let's conclude our brief analysis with a few more interesting points. In this screenshot we can see a different kind of plant and also an updated level, which was changed a lot. By the way, you can guess what kind of mirrors will be in next library. Now our new future swords will glow very brightly with white light, which will be hard to miss. The street of the Indian Kingdom was completely changed in terms of style and decoration, and it's pretty cool because it shows that someone really lives here or controls the area, and such details complete the atmosphere of the game. Most likely the interior design of the palace has also been changed. I have attached two pictures so that you can clearly see the change in Hellbreath's location, and this change is clearly visible. Most likely, this was done to make the location look like one of the locations from the Aegeans from Prince of Persia: Forgotten Sands. Yeah, there even seems to be a reference to this location from Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. Yeah, actually, that's cool Easter egg, so we keep going. One of the small changes is that the blacksmith weapon no longer looks like a hammer, but more like an anvil or saw. In general, most of the enemy weapons have been changed. The sand cloud has also changed and now it isn't white but more yellow and has a fewer particles. I couldn't find a clear picture of the Brute Sun General, but this is the best I could find. So, the design of the Sun General was radically changed. He now has a mask on his face, his torso is in armor, and in general, he became more open in terms of claws. But I have a hunch that maybe the enemies will have unique design. Like with the Sun General, maybe this one has a helmet and other one. And if Ubisoft does this feature, it will be pretty cool. Well, thank you for watching a brief analysis of Prince of Persia Sands of Time trailer remake. And if you ask why I didn't tell you about small details, well, honestly, it's kind of like sitting here analyzing every pixel when the game itself hasn't even been released and you don't even have any cutscenes or maybe some segments from the content. But I was with you. Your new Fahrenheit jumped into our Discord server and I went about my business. Because I actually tired of making the video.